Right? If that were the case, Chris could draw his hips forward and down, work hip extension, and then work spine extension as he takes his upper body back and plug those together right away. I shouldn't say right away, but plug those together because of the work he's done previously. Does that make sense? So this would be a scenario where he did everything we already did, meaning he did lizard, he did half splits, maybe he did full splits, he did some back bend there, right after those, and then he plugged this, and then I plugged this piece in there. That would be spine extension and hip extension, putting both together. I know I'm getting a little bit like big on the idea, but I want you guys to look at, obviously you have the script, you know, it's there already, but I want you to know the why, the understanding of why do we do what we do when we do it. It's important, right? Why do we do what we do when we do it? It's all simple. It's the 5 class composition principles: myofascial methodology, the lines of the body, the pinnacles for all the steps, the class itself, obviously, right? What we're doing, the centering and warm-ups, the standing and twisting, the balancing and back bending, inversions, deep back bending, and finishing and closing poses, right? That's the layout. Within all of those, you have the myofascial lines: sleeve of the body in the first, the spiral line second, deep front line third, all the lines fourth, deep front line fifth. It's our core work. I missed core work, sorry. Our core work. Deep front line again in the deep back bends, and then superficial back line to balance the body, and then relaxation poses to finish. It's relaxation of all the lines in the last one. Right, so there's 5 class composition principles. It's myofascial methodology, which I just described. The pinnacles in every step. So a flow class has 7 steps. Every step has a pinnacle. Simple to complex is what we're describing now, to build up to those pinnacles, doing simple poses that build us up to that pinnacle. We look at a pinnacle and we simply reverse engineer it. How can I break this pinnacle down into simpler poses that build up to that? Make sense? And our guidelines are the rule of 15 and side loading, like the last principles. And so if we're looking at this, if I were like, okay, well, I did this, let's say I did the same thing we just did earlier. We did lizard, half splits, full splits. And now I'm at this point, then I'm going to teach knee down low lunge back bend with my hip directly over the knee. So I don't create that hip extension because I want to isolate spine extension. I just want to focus on spine extension. So I'll teach it that way, right? Which we did. So he comes back and there's just spine extension. Cool. Now I'm ready. I just have one other thing to do. I got to balance because I haven't done any balancing yet. I got to hit a balance pose, maybe 2, depending on how much time you have. And then I'm hitting my pinnacle. So my simple lizard, half splits, more complex full splits, put it together. Knee down low lunge back bend, spine extension, another simple one. And then we do right side, left side here, right? Because it's all asymmetrical, still in the house stuff. Chris did right side, he comes through left side. Boom, both sides, you guys got it. And now we're gonna jump out of the house. He jumps up, inhale, long spine, exhale, folds, spins the palms open, inhale, sweeping the arms high. And we're gonna come into eagle. We swing the right arm underneath the left arm. Catching opposite shoulders in the beginning if you need to.